welcome back to Dreamer Boys channel. We are at the Beegers. We're gonna show you what we get to have a high protein diet. Let's go.
We're doing a meat showcase.
A meat haul.
You may be thinking, what's a meat showcase or a meat haul? Well, we just show you all of our meat.
We haul the meat.
First up, prime steaks. We're trying to be healthy, so we went the sirloin route. But they're pretty good for steak tacos. So
Very good for steak
we got
tacos.
that.
Pro tip at the steak, air fryer for like steak tacos, steak bowls. Pretty good.
It is pretty good. Some strips. We'll trim off the fat a little bit, but more for like your actual just eat a steak versus chopping it up.
It's a good compromise if you like a ribeye, but you don't want all the fat, so we do a strip. So it's a little fat.
Eat chicken thighs. They're so much better than chicken breasts when it comes to flavor, cooking. You can't really fuck them up, which is great. None of us are pro chefs. Sometimes we forget that we're cooking and things happen. $2.99 a pound. We're talking about a great deal. Great deal. Lots of protein. Fat is okay. It's all about moderation.
We're in Tally's way. We got.
I don't care about
Tally's
Tally
trying
right
to
now.
work.
Tally can it.
That's a little aggressive for a rope.
Chicken tenderloin. Chicken tenderloins.
You gotta pull the tenderloin out.
Pull the tendon out of the tenderloin.
Pull the tenderloin.
No, pull the tendon out of the tenderloin.
So you know the trick. You use
gross.
the fork, you use paper towel, you pull the tendon out of the tenderloin.
See, she knows now.
Just yank your tenderloins.
She's good with the tenders. 93.7, again. You don't have to get organic. You don't have to get grass-fed. Buy what you can afford.
But ground beef, do you like low fat?
Yeah, do 93.7, 90.10 at the most, especially if you
most.
are on a cut. If you're not on a cut, go for the 85.15. Enjoy yourself. 93.7 is probably my best bet. 96.4 is a little too lean. You get real dry. While we're out and about, you got to get something for lunch because there's a lot of food. You get hungry and it sucks. Jerry, the rotisserie chicken.
Gotta get the rotis.
And at Costco, it's $5. At BJ's, $6. Scam. Ridiculous. Should be $5. Not every place can be perfect, BJ's.
We're transitioning to Costco pretty soon, don't you worry.
Yeah, we got like 2 more weeks.
We're in it for the rotis.
Also, pro tip. For everyone who's busy, and if you're not a vegetarian, if you're a vegetarian, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Life is busy. Buy deli meat. Whoa. And just like that, we're back from BJ's. Now, why did we make this video? It comes down to being very transparent and honest with the audience. Maybe those watching for information. And also, how does someone get that much protein on a day-to-day basis without it costing an arm and a leg? You do have to budget things. And for us, our budget is $100 a week on food. That means not going out, making food at home. Now, do we always stick to it? No. But when it comes to our grocery budget, we do. And that means for all of our protein needs. So no matter what, we're able to stay home, cook, and get our protein, get our nutrition in. And I'll be honest, the numbers don't lie. During the first 6 weeks of this, less balanced about what we ate. We were trusting outside sources for our nutrition facts. Going to Chipotle, getting some chicken wings, right? A bite to eat somewhere else and not really understanding what we're actually putting in our body because I don't know if you know this, but nutrition facts don't have to be right. They can be wrong by up to 20% and it's okay. That's why we're trying to be a lot more strict about what we eat and where we eat. If I prepare the meal, then I know that on average, these nutrition facts should be correct. Track everything. It sounds like a pain, but in reality, it's not. So the beautiful thing about tracking and spending the 5 minutes is getting results. And what I mean by results is right here, right? So I like to keep track of everything. I like to keep track of my main lifts. I like to keep track of what my total is, what my weight is, what my body fat is, what my current week is, right? And what the goals are. Because I think it's very important to write down your goals because if you don't write it down, odds are you're not really gonna pay attention to it. So for starters, as I said, results, right? Down 1.5 pounds, body fat's going down as well. Now, with the body fat, again, maybe equivalent to, only because I am doing bioimpedance, which is not a DEXA scan. I can't say that's the most accurate thing, but what I can say is, regardless of the tool that you're using, if you use it enough and consistently use it, you'll notice trends. And the goal is this number going down or is it going up? And that's kind of what I use it for. Point being, that number, as long as it's going down, I know I'm trending in the right direction. How did week 8 go? Week 8 was fine. We do have training footage, so let's stop right here. Let's jump into the training footage. Week 8, day 1, deadlift focus. If I'm lucky, 7x3, 8x3, 350 to 360. Keep form decent. That's the hard part. Like, I'm still working on form, which means that I'm just in my head. And I feel like at this point, like, my form should have been locked down. Week 8 started out rough, and you've already heard it in the clip at the beginning of the training, which is, man, I'm just in my head. And that's hard. When you're on a program and you have end goals and timelines are coming up, right? Like, we're on week 8, tomorrow starts week 9 for me. I'm nervous about these numbers, and this last training block is really going to tell me if I am or am not. And the reason why I say the last training block is it's the last 4 weeks of the plan. It starts to get a lot heavier, intensity goes way up. Just lock in and perform. But week 8 ended up pretty decent. Didn't really have too many complaints. I've noticed that I haven't been able to hit the same volume in one session that the plan wants me to do, at least in week 8. In week 9, it does drop down quite a bit, so I am happy about that. But there's days where I might have to do 10 sets of 3 for deadlift. That's not happening. What I've been doing is doing about half of it, a couple back down sets, and then adding more sets into a later day. My body just can't handle the volume at the weight that it wants me to do. I'm still pushing my body, but now my body has a chance to recover a little bit. Just because the plan says to do something, you do have to listen to your body a little bit. I know that if I tried to continue pushing it on day 1, the rest of my workouts would have suffered, and my back probably would have been in quite a bit of pain. It's a lot of stress on the body. That's really it for week 8. It was pretty straightforward. There were ups, there were downs. Recording, I'm getting more comfortable with, so I'm happy about that. But quote of the week, until next episode, we have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have 1. Take the moment, seize the moment, go after your goals. There's no point not to. And if anyone's been curious about what the top is, what the top quote is, it's in Latin, but it says, I will either find a way or make one. Don't let anything stop you from your goals. If there's not a clear-cut way to get there, make one. Realize you have one life to live and to go after what you want to go after. So with all that being said, week 8 recap, 30-second recap. If you didn't watch anything and you're only watching this part, it's kind of weird because it's at the end. Lifts felt better, getting used to better form, not trying to overthink everything as much. Weight is going down. Nutrition is on point. Simple. We go into week 9, and if you are following along, please just make sure that you are following some program. Doesn't have to be the one I'm doing. I probably wouldn't recommend the one I'm doing to anyone who's getting into it. If I were to recommend any sort of strength building one, probably be 5x5. I'm pretty sure it's free, or you can find free versions of it. It's been your boy, Dreamer Boy. Don't stop believing, don't stop dreaming, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.